Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of January, 2026. We have several stories to report today. Let's get started. The Department of Justice has decided not to recommend appointing a special independent prosecutor to investigate Yauco Mayor Angel L. Torres Ortiz over alleged donations to the municipality following the floods of May 7th, 2024. According to a press release shared by the agency, the Office of the Comptroller referred the case, which was investigated by the Public Integrity Division and Comptroller's Office Affairs DPAC. Following the corresponding analysis, the Department of Justice determined that the evidence obtained does not establish sufficient cause to impute criminal responsibility to the mayor of Yauco, Angel L. Torres Ortiz, in relation to the investigated facts. Reads the statement. In attention to this determination, a special independent prosecutor was not recommended. The Secretary of Justice, Lourdes L. Gomez Torres, forwarded the preliminary investigation to the Office of the Special Independent Prosecutor, OPFEI, which is currently considering it. The Secretary and Department of Justice officials will not make any additional statements on this matter. Concludes the document. According to El Nuevo Dia, the decision not to appoint a special independent prosecutor comes after an investigation by the Public Integrity Division and Comptroller's Office Affairs DPAC. The case was referred to them by the Office of the Comptroller. In a surprising turn of events, reggaeton artist Zion was released from custody on Monday afternoon after the Fajardo District Attorney's Office declined to file any charges against him. Zion, whose real name is Phileas Gerardo Ortiz Torres, had been detained on Sunday in Rio Grande for allegedly driving under the influence. Carlos Nazario Lebron, commander of the Fajardo Police Region, initially stated that the intervention of the artist was due to an alleged kidnapping, being investigated by prosecutor Pedro Vargas Echevarria. Zion's detention occurred around 10:26 p.m. on Sunday when he was traveling on PR 66 in a Dodge Ram 1500, according to police reports, as part of an investigation into an alleged kidnapping. At that time, uniformed officers detected that the music exponent had apparently been driving under the influence of alcohol, and he was subsequently taken to the Fajardo Highway Patrol Division barracks, where a breath test was administered, showing a blood alcohol level of 0.27%. In Ortiz Torres' vehicle, there were also a woman and her 23-year-old son as passengers. In another vehicle, which was stopped by another agent, another woman was found. A police report on Monday afternoon stated that prosecutor Vargas Echevarria determined not to file criminal charges against Ortiz Torres after evaluating the evidence. "I'm very happy. What happened was a fight between two women, and one of them left in another car and called saying that nothing to do with it," said the artist as he left the barracks alongside his lawyer, Jorge Gordon Pujol, who reiterated that justice has been done. "No one summoned me here. This is all over. I'm not that kind of person," Zion added. "None of them are my partner. They were with us in Palomino, on the yacht. I met them a few days ago. We don't know where the accusation came from, but we have evidence in those who saw the fight between the two," assured Ortiz Torres. Ortiz Torres had been at the Rio Grande Diagnostic and Treatment Center, CDT, since early morning, where he was taken to undergo routine tests because "I was anxious and wanted to make sure everything was okay," he said. As he left the barracks to be transported to the CDT, Zion told the press that the allegations of an alleged kidnapping were a lie, and that "I have never had problems with women. Never. It's a lie. I haven't communicated with any of them since then. I already explained to the police what happened. My son did too, and other people," the reggaeton artist emphasized. On the other hand, during his intervention, a firearm was seized from him for which he has a license to carry. The investigative versions include the allegation that Ortiz Torres pointed the alleged victim with a firearm on January 23rd. The former member of Zion and Lennox has been arrested previously for driving under the influence. The last time was in March 2019 in Miami, Florida, where he was driving at 70 miles per hour in an area with a speed limit of 40 miles per hour in a black BMW. When he was detained and subjected to tests on that occasion, he showed a blood alcohol level of 0.08%, which later led him to apologize to his fans. "Unfortunately, I took a couple of drinks," Zion said at the time, according to El Nuevo Dia. 15 roosters stolen in reported break-in Orocovas. Authorities are investigating after 15 roosters were reportedly stolen from a property located on Highway 155 in Saltos Barrio of Orocovas. The incident occurred Monday afternoon. According to police reports, The complainant stated that someone broke the lock on the door where the birds were kept and took them from their cages. The stolen animals are valued at $3,000 total. The case is being investigated by the Robbery, Extortions, Property Crimes, Aggressions, and Missing Persons Division of Bonito. According to El Nuevo Dia, this incident highlights the need for increased security measures when keeping valuable animals on private property. 2 carjackings were reported early this morning, just 19 minutes apart, in different areas of San Juan, according to police. The first incident occurred around 12:39 a.m. when 2 armed men approached a man outside 2 businesses on Diego Avenue in Puerto Nuevo. They threatened and intimidated him, stealing his black 2013 Ford Taurus with license plate ICX 258. The victim was unharmed. Minutes later, the second case was reported around 12:58 a.m. on Torre de la Vega Street at the intersection of Condado Street and Santurce. A woman was targeted by 2 assailants who intercepted her in a dark-colored car and stole her black 2024 Hyundai Santa Cruz with license plate 1183536. The vehicle contained $300 in cash, bank cards, and personal documents. Police later recovered the stolen vehicle around 1:45 a.m. on 8th Street near Villa Pascual, Los Laguneros by Officer Esteban Vargas Toro of the Barrio Obrero Precinct. Both cases were referred to the Robbery Division of the San Juan Criminal Investigations Corps. A man was killed in a traffic accident on PR-15 highway in Rincon's Ensenada neighborhood. According to El Nuevo Dia, Gias Mendez Valentin, 44 years old, was driving a black Geelong 200X motor scooter when he lost control and hit the front part of the road corner on the right side, causing him to be ejected and hit a concrete post. The accident occurred around 10:17 p.m. on Sunday night at kilometer 13.8. Police reported that Mendez Valentin suffered severe injuries which caused his death upon impact. The case is being investigated by Agent Melissa Perez Riley of the Aguadilla Highway Patrol, under the supervision of Sergeant Jose D. Mendez and Prosecutor Victor Roman. So far this year, police have reported 20 traffic fatalities compared to 16 at the same time in 2025. In San Juan's Barrio Obrero neighborhood, police are investigating the shooting death of a man early Monday morning. Authorities were alerted around 5:20 a.m. to gunshots in the El Guano sector on Barbosa Avenue near the bridge connecting to the peninsula of Cantera. Officers found the victim's body and have since been working with homicide investigators to piece together the circumstances surrounding his murder. This brings San Juan's total homicides this year to 31, a decrease from the 38 reported at this time last year, according to police reports. In Cabo Rojo, a man was killed and 2 others injured in a shooting incident that police are investigating. According to El Nuevo Dia, the attack left a 34-year-old woman and a 13-year-old boy wounded. Authorities are working to determine a motive and identify any suspects involved in this troubling violence that has shaken the community. In Loiza, a 63-year-old man was shot and killed in circumstances being investigated by police since Sunday night. The incident was reported around 9:26 p.m. on the PR-187 highway, the kilometer 70 in the Media Alta neighborhood. According to preliminary information, an emergency call through the 911 system alerted about gunshots at the scene. Upon arrival, officers found the body of Pascual Panet Osorio, a Loiza resident, shot multiple times. The Homicide Division of the Criminal Investigations Corps in Carolina and a presiding prosecutor took charge of the investigation. So far this year, police have reported 31 homicides, 7 fewer than the 38 recorded at the same time last year, according to El Nuevo Dia.